And it looks like on the track jamming today, we're going to have skater 222, Tawny Tubla, in red for Inland Empire, up against number 73, Payne Dulce, for Sacramento Bruin Trouble. Alrighty, here we go. Both jammers fighting their way through this pack. Ooh, nice hit there. And it looks like we got Payne Dulce out first in lead, but not far behind we got Tawny Tubla. Both packs trying to skate. All right, we're going to call it off. So it's going to give, I believe it's 2-0. 2 for Sacramento Bruin Trouble, 0 for Inland. Up next on our jammer line, our Skate Rats jammer line. We have number 1325, Cheap Shot Peggy, for Inland Empire in red. And we also have number 80, Merle Hazard, for Sacramento Bruin Trouble in navy. And it looks like Hazard will be the lead jammer. Peggy is just now getting out of the pack. Oh, looks like it's going to be a power jam, though. Peggy's been sent to the box. Taking some nice hits here, some good defense, but able to get around them. All right, Inland's jammer is standing from the box and is back on the track. Pack is pretty spread out right now. Oh, and Sacramento's jammer has been hit out of bounds, but so did the blocker that hit them, so. Looks like they're gonna try and call it off before Peggy can get through. And they do. All right, so that brings our score to 13 for Sacramento Bruin and 2 for Inland Empire. All right, so for this next one, looks like we'll have Allison, number skater 106, Allison for Sacramento, jamming, going up against Wojo, number 21 for Inland. Allison's being recycled back. Wojo's up at the top of the pack here, fighting, trying to take lead. And does. But right behind we have Allison, so it's going to be a close one here. We do have 2 Inland blockers in the box right now. And Wojo calls it off before Allison can get any points. All right, and this time we have number 9-6 for Sacramento, I Am Godzilla, going up against hang on, I will find out who they're skating up against. It's going to be number 8-1 Bambino for Inland. Trying to take the outside here. Both jammers still stuck, but oh, looks like, yep, we've got Bambino as lead, but so I Am Godzilla right behind here. Oh, gonna call it off. 0-0 jam there. You know, sometimes you just gotta do that. Especially when you're trying to keep that differential low. Hi, Bronny. Aren't you in the building? All right. All right, so for this one, we've got number 7-3 Payne Dulce jamming for Sacramento, going up against 2-2 Tawny Tubla from Inland Empire. All right, Tawny is up at the top here. Looks like they're going to take lead, and they do. Payne Dulce still in the back of the pack here. Helmet cover is off, but they made it out. Tawny going for the inside here, but it's going to call it off. It's going to be a 4-0 jam there. Skate Rats jam line right now, we have number 80 Merle Hazard skating for Sacramento and lead up against 1325 Cheap Shot Peggy for Inland. Ooh, some nice offense there from Sacramento. They're going to call it before Cheap Shot Peggy can get any points. Looks like we're gonna have number 106 Allison as our jammer for Sacramento, going up against number 21 Wojo for Inland. Then Allison takes lead, taking that inside, got right on through. Wojo still fighting through the pack and does make it out. Allison stuck up in this tripod and gets recycled back. Gonna call it off before Wojo can score any points though. All right, and up next on our Skate Rats jammer line, we have number 9-6, I Am Godzilla, up against number, if I could see that number, hang on. Going up against 8-1 Bambino for Inland. So I Am Godzilla up against Bambino. All right, so I Am Godzilla is up at the top of the pack here. We've got Bambino taking a little hit there. Neither one is lead yet, both fighting through these tripods. We do have some nice offense, from Sacramento. Oh, and it looks like I Am Godzilla will be lead. Bambino has taken the star off. They're trying to give a star pass to their pivot, and they do. I Am Godzilla is trying to get through this pack, score some more points. But calls it off. Alrighty. Alright, so jamming for Sacramento, we've got number 7-3 Payne Dulce going up against 2-2-2 Tawny Tubla from Inland Empire. Tawny is at the top and gets lead. And we have Payne Dulce taking off the star and does give the star to their pivot, number 422 Biohazard Boobies. Tawny's going to call it off, though, and get those points. And looks like number 921 from Sacramento, Oh Honey No, got a directional call and is sitting in the box. So Sacramento will be down one blocker for this next jam. I don't know how that wasn't a back block. I would have to bring that up with the refs, but I am unfortunately not a coach or captain in this game. Right. So we've got number 80 Merle Hazard jamming for Sacramento up against 1325 Cheap Shot Peggy for Inland. Some nice strong tripods here, but Hazard makes it out of the pack and is lead. Getting some assistance. Cheap Shot Peggy is also now out. Oh, nice hit there. And Hazard's going to call that off. Might have been a little too late, though. Yep. Cheap Shot Peggy was able to get a couple points. For Sacramento, going up next on the jam line, we have number 106 Allison going up against, if I could see, they have, hang on one moment, I need to see some numbers. Allison up against number 21 Wojo for Inland. Right, Allison just got recycled back. Wojo is up at the top of the pack here, trying to fight through this tripod. Sacramento blockers. And Allison gets recycled back again. Both of these tripods are holding them back, but Wojo makes it out and is lead. Allison recycled back again. He's going to take that star off, looking for their pivot. And does. Passes to their pivot. So now you have Biohazard Boobies, number 422, donning the star for Sacramento. Wojo fighting through this pack, trying to get some points, but going to call it off before Biohazard Boobies is able to get any. It's an interesting name there, Biohazard Boobies. It looks like we have number 81 Bambino jamming for Inland Empire up against number 96 I Am Godzilla for Sacramento. Oh. I did not know that. Well, I'm glad they're a survivor. But not like that. I'm glad that they survived. And it looks like Bambino is lead. And I Am Godzilla is going to take that star off. Looking for their pivot, but nope, not pass it. Instead gets recycled back. Bambino makes it through the pack again, gets another 4 points. Godzilla is still not able to get through this mess of blockers here. Oh, finally through. And Bambino's going to call that off. So it looks like we're gonna have number 222, Tawny Tubla, skating or jamming for Inland Empire. Oh, and never mind. We have an official timeout. Not sure what for. While we're waiting though, if you plan on coming down here today to the Roller Dome to watch some derby, it's actually very, very nice in this building right now. The weather is beautiful today. For once, it is not hot in here. Some track maintenance repairs going on out there, and we are back. All right, so we are going to have number 222, Tawny Tubla, jamming for Inland Empire in red, going up against number 73, Pain Dulce, jamming for Sacramento in navy. All right, and it looks like Tawny Tubla is going to take lead. Pain Dulce almost out of the pack and is now free. Tubla coming up against the Sacramento tripod. Oh, strong hit there. Gonna call it off, but not before Pain Dulce was able to get some points. We do have 2 blockers, one from each team sitting in the box right now, so both teams will be down 1 blocker in this jam. Oh, really? That's amazing. I feel like that's the nicest compliment the Roller Dome will ever get here. Alrighty, so it looks like we have Merle Hazard, number 80, jamming for Sacramento, up against 1325 Cheap Shot Peggy for Inland Empire. Oh, and Hazard makes it out in his lead. Peggy not far behind. Looks like Daddy Longlegs will be sent to the box for directional for Inland Empire. Looks like we're not going to call it off. Both jammers still fighting. Oh, spoke too soon. They are giving really good defense. You are correct. Seen some really nice offense, though. Alrighty, so we have number 106, Allison, jamming for Sacramento, up against, what are these numbers? Up against number 81, I believe, Bambino. You need to see these numbers. I lied, it's number 21, Wojo for Inland. Allison is lead, and Wojo still stuck in this pack. Looks like the pivot for Sacramento will be sent to the box as the pivot for Inland is being released from the penalty box. Allison's going to call it off, though, before Wojo can get any points. So Sacramento is down a pivot for the next 30 seconds. And we have number 8-1 Bambino jamming for Inland. Going up against number 7-3 Payne Dulce for Sacramento. And it looks like Inland was doing 4D for a second, but Bambino does take lead. Payne Dulce is still stuck behind this Inland tripod and takes the star off. Ooh, big hit there on Bambino, but no, they're still standing. Payne Dulce finally makes it out. It's gonna put that star back on, but Bambino's gonna call it off. They're waiting. Strategic call off here, and there we go. This is a close game. 1 point right now, just a difference of 1 point. But all these teams that we've had here this weekend have been playing extremely well. We've got 3 more games after this today. All right, and it looks like I Am God's Ella versus Tawny Tubla, and Tawny is the lead jammer. I Am God's Ella has taken off the star and being recycled back as Tawny was just able to get right through that entire pack. Coming back around, and it looks like I Am God's Ella has passed the star to their pivot number 7808 Jessamine Kilowatts, but the jam got called off, so no points for Sac that time. I don't believe there have been any power jams yet. All right, so we've got Cheap Shot Peggy, number 1325, jamming for Inland, going up against number 80 Merle Hazard. Oh, and Merle is the lead. Peggy not far behind though, makes it out. Looks like they're just gonna try and get some quick points here for Sacramento before calling it off. And calling it off right now, yep. Got number 106 Allison jamming on Skate Rats jammer line here, up against number 21 Wojo for Inland. It looks like Allison's gonna try and go up the outside, and does, takes lead. Wojo not far behind though. Sacramento's going to try and play some offense here real quick. Try and get Allison some points. And yes, that was lovely. Yes, both teams have been trying to do 4-0 jams or 8-0 jams, trying to keep the point differential really low. Alrighty, we've got number 7-3 Payne Dulce jamming for Sacramento, up against number 8-1 Bambino for Inland. Payne Dulce is at the top of the pack here. Oh, but Bambino makes it through first and is lead. Looks like Payne Dulce has taken off the star, but makes it through the pack. He's going to put it back on. Oh, and Bambino makes it through and gets those 4 points and calls it off. Alrighty, we've got number 80, Mark Hazard, going up against number 222, Tawny Tubla. Hazard is a very strong jammer. Quick feet here. Oh, but Tawny Tubla takes the lead. I mean, both jammers are very strong jammers. Oh, and it is a power jam. So Tawny Tubla has the advantage here. I mean, they were already lead, but now you have an extra advantage. Really? Only a year? That's impressive. Oh, Tawny's gonna call it off. Hazard standing in the box. So we will have a power start on this next jam. Then Sacramento's coach is screaming to Hazard in the penalty box that you're a rock star and you're going to do great. Love that coach encouragement. All right, now for inland, we have... Oh, hang on, I can only see ahead. For inland, we have number 1325 Cheap Shot Peggy as your jammer. And takes lead. Hazard is out of the box, though. Still in their initial, however. But gets right out. Cheap Shot Peggy is telling her team to run it. Get these points, run it. And is going to call it off. Thank you, Gay. Alrighty. So it looks like inland is down a pivot for the start of this jam. And we've got number 106 for Sacramento, Allison, as our jammer. And for Inland Empire, we've got number 21 Wojo. Well, Inland's going to try and recycle Allison, but she made it back in too fast. Wojo is now at the top of the pack here. And Wojo is lead jammer. Allison, though, trailing closely behind. And Wojo's going to call that off. They said you're doing a great job. All right, Sacramento's going to start this jam with 2 blockers in the box. And I believe we have number 81 Bambino as the Inland Empire jammer on our lovely sponsored Skate Rats jam line. We're having a little bit of an official review over here. We'll find out what for, I hope, shortly. But while they're talking, let me talk to you about some things. If you are coming down here today, make sure to check out our merch station. We actually have done our design for this year's tournament is prime. It was designed by one of our own skaters here for Denver Roller Derby. And I think we're down to like 2 t-shirts. So if you want one, I suggest running, not walking, to the merch table. We also have a silent auction today, and the winners will be announced before Game 8 today. We have some cool things over there. We've got a tattoo of your choice by one of our skaters, as well as a stick and poke tattoo by another one of our skaters in the auction. We also have some cool art over there, some pottery, some new gear you could win. So keep checking out that table until 8 o'clock today when the winners will be announced. We'd also like to thank Rude Chicks Clothing for donating to our silent auction. They do have a shirt over there that you can bid on. We also have Kind bags here. If you are a lover of a nice little shoulder bag or a fanny pack, Kind bags makes some phenomenal bags. You can actually get your bag customized here. They have patches they'll iron on of your choosing, so that's really cool. There's a lot of good patches to choose from too, so if they don't already have a bag with the patch you want on it, she will do it. She bought this cute little mini iron that I now need for no apparent reason, but I need one. If you'd like to become a sponsor, we offer very flexible sponsorship levels with opportunities to partner for special events, promotional appearances, complimentary bout tickets, multimedia advertising, and much more. Just email sponsorship@denverrollerderby.org. We'd also like to thank Great Divide Brew Co. It's a brewery of great character, making remarkable beer while being active in the community, partly by supporting us here at the Roller Dome. And you've heard us talk about Skate Rats a lot today. Skate Rats Skate Shop is located in downtown Loveland and is very excited to see the return of roller derby in Colorado. A proud longtime sponsor of Denver Roller Derby, Skate Rats is one of the one-stop shop for all things skate. Check out their wide variety of products for custom skates to safety gear to skateboards and clothing. With over 10 years of experience, the Skate Rats staff is friendly and knowledgeable in helping you find or build whatever you may need. Make sure to check out skaterats.com, SK8RATZ.com, for a great selection of product and speedy shipping services to anywhere worldwide. Visit their retail store in Loveland for a smooth and enjoyable shopping experience. And looks like we still have an official review happening here. We've got another sponsor. Be sure to check out our sponsor, Metamorphosis Fitness, located in University Hills at Colorado and Yale. Metamorphosis is a queer-owned and operated functional fitness gym that focuses on celebrating all bodies through movement and fitness. Their experienced staff will provide you with the guidance and support whether you are a seasoned gym goer or just starting out your fitness journey. If you are looking for an inclusive and affirming environment, book a class online and come spend some time picking up and putting down heavy things with an awesome community. Your first class is always free. Visit the website at metamorphosisfit.com or check out the Instagram and Facebook at Metamorphosis Fitness Denver.
But no change to points.
All right, so it looks like Sacramento was challenging the lack of a back block call on Red Jammer, very end of the jam. The result is the forearm is being issued, no change to points. It looks like we have two blockers in the box for Sacramento. I can see that it's 143 Cinder Blocker. I cannot tell you the number of the other, but it is going to be obviously a power jam for Sacramento. And it looks like Payne Dulce is out. And Inland's jammer is standing in the box and is also now released. So Wojo has been released and is back on the track here. Wojo is out and is able to score points now. Payne Dulce, though, is trying to get these last points, but it's going to call it off. Alrighty, so on our Skate Rats jam line, we have number 80, Merle Hazard, jamming for Sacramento, up against, and Sacramento has another official review. We will find out what that is for you guys shortly. Someone will come running up to us with a clipboard, I promise. So while we're doing this, let's talk some more about what we got going on in here. We also have in the building Skate Scooties. Skate Scooties is engineered for stability. This is patent pending wheel locker design. Lets you commute over rough terrain, practice tricks and footwork, or just feel more confident in sketchy places. They are here in the building if you'd like to check out and test out the products. And as I said, we do have Kind bags, you know, the perfect fanny pack or crossbody bag for traveling, skating, gym, and everyday life. As well as Wiseway CBD. Wiseway is dedicated to providing accessible and high-quality CBD solutions for sustainable pain management. And another one of our lovely sponsors here for Denver Roller Derby is, of course, 888 and 187 Killer Pads, as well as Sisu mouth guards. Still having an official review. Oh, and it looks like something has been decided. Sacramento is going to start this jam with one blocker in the box. But on our Skate Red Jam line, we do have number 80 Moral Hazard going up against number 81 Bambino for Inland. Well, they're coming by to tell us what this official review is. Give me 1 second. And it is a power jam. That is correct. All right, so that official review. Sacramento was contesting 2 points earned. They think they should have earned 3. The result is that the points would remain unchanged. So Bambino is now the lead jammer. Sacramento's jammer is standing in the box. Hazard has just now been released from the box. Ooh, big hit there from Hazard. Bambino is stuck up against the Sacramento tripod, and Hazard is through and is able to score points now. Not before Bambino called it off, though. Only 36 seconds left in this half. This is still a very close game. We still have a whole nother half. All right, next up on our Skate Rats jammer line is going to be number 106, Allison for Sacramento, going up against number 222, Tawny Tubla for Inland. Oh, Allison takes quick lead. Tawny still fighting through this pack, but is finally through. Both jammers able to score some points. Oh, some strong hit there, but still gonna call it off. Can you hear me now? I hope you can hear me. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself. Okay. You can hear me now? Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Sweet. Okay. Sorry. A little malfunction there. We have Payne Dulce out there up against Cheap Shot Peggy. Payne Dulce is the lead jammer. And was knocked out of bounds. Going to be recycled back. Just a little bit of, blocker on blocker falling. Payne Dulce is at the top of the pack here, trying to break through. Both jammers having some trouble here. These are some strong tripods to be trying to get through. And it looks like we will have a Sacramento blocker going to the box. It's number 5-7, Scout for Blood in the box right now. Payne Dulce makes it out of the pack here, and there's a star pass from Inland to number 1-2, Hanyolo. All right, so Sacramento will start with one blocker down for this jam. And we've got on our Skate Rats jam line, we've got number 106, Allison, jamming for Sacramento, up against number, going up against number 2-1, Wojo for Inland Empire in red. And Wojo got a forearm, so this will be a power jam for Sacramento. Little stumble here. Allison looking for some offense, but is going to fight her way through the pack. And is lead. Smiling for the camera over there. Going around the turn. Wojo, Inland's jammer, is standing in the penalty box. Allison trying to get these points. Wojo has been released from the penalty box. Wojo fighting to get through this tripod for Sacramento. That falls out of bounds. Allison coming around again. And Wojo not shortly behind. Oh, side by side, here we go. Will Allison call it off, or are they going to keep going? And calling it off. All right, we've got on our Skate Rats jam line, we've got number 8-1 Bambino jamming for Inland Empire up against number 8-0 Merle Hazard for Sacramento. Oh, just, a little tumble there. And Bambino is lead jammer. Sounds like Hazard's coach is trying to get them to take their helmet cover off. Bambino is at the top of the pack. This is a scoring pass for Bambino. An initial pass still for Hazard. And Hazard makes it through. Bambino's going to call it off, though, before Hazard's able to score any points. Bambino is quick, but so is Hazard. All right, it looks like for Inland, we're going to have number 222, Tawny Tubla, jamming. And unfortunately, Hazard has been sent to the penalty box. So this is a power start. Inland trying to give some offense here for Tawny. Perhaps some delayed yeah. Maybe, maybe not. And Hazard is standing in the penalty box. Tawny is now lead. The reason you wear crash pants at practice. All right, Tawny coming back around here. Hazard has taken the star off, but puts it right back on, and it is through the pack. And Tawny comes around for another 4 points. Ann's going to call it off. You are right. Hazard did hit after the whistle. I just missed them calling it. And it appears Inland does have, both teams have a blocker in the penalty box at the start of this jam. And looks like there's going to be a timeout. But it does appear that skater number 4-8, Stonewall, will be jamming for Inland next. Alrighty. Well, during this little timeout, let's talk about some things. If you do plan on coming down today, we do have a food truck. Ragbag Bistro, slinging bomb food in the Denver metro area and beyond. Minimally processed foods and all sauces made in-house from scratch with love. They are offering gluten-free and vegan items. We also have a bar here with some specialty drinks named specifically for the occasion. And there is an after party today at Parker's Bar on Colfax and Marion. All right, we are back. So yes, we do have skater number 4-8, Stonewall, jamming for Inland Empire, going up against skater number 7-3, Payne Dulce for Sacramento. I believe this is the first time I've seen Stonewall jam today in this game. Ooh, some big hits here up against Payne Dulce, but that does not stop them from taking lead. And Stonewall's being sent to the penalty box, so this is now a power jam. It looks like Payne Dulce is telling them to keep skating, skate up, give her some offense. Trying to get through this last blocker here, and does. Looks like Inland's jammer is standing in the box and is released now. Stonewall, however, is still on their initial pass. Oh, big hit from Stonewall and gets straight through. Payne Dulce is going to call that off, though. So that last lap there was 3-0. This is still a very close game, 76-74. Far left, yeah, that is the Colorado state flag. Sorry, I didn't see it. So we got Colorado, America, Pride, and trans flag on the wall. All right, so it looks to be a Bambino up against Allison. And Allison's going to recycle all the way back, trying to waste the clock to get their blocker out of the box. Waiting, and their blocker is free. And Allison takes lead. That was beautiful. Bambino is out of the box, out of the pack. Oh, Allison takes a little tumble. He's gonna call it off. All right, Sacramento has one blocker in the box at the start of this jam. And we've got Hazard for Sacramento going up against Tawny Tubla for Inland. Ooh, big hit from the start for Hazard, but Tawny Tubla does take lead. Hazard is trying to get through, but skated out of bounds. Neither skater called that jam that I'm aware of. Or did Tawny think that was... Nope, got an official timeout. Trying to figure out what just happened here. Crash pants. Sorry, anytime someone gets injured, turn the camera away. No, you're good. I didn't either. So that's as soon as someone said something, I was like, oh no. All right. Yes, there was a small injury, but that skater is up. It appears skater number 1-2, Hanyolo, took a bit of a fall there, but they are up and moving. We're just going to take a moment. Talk to the medics. They are okay. They just need a moment. You are correct, Cherry. Which reminds us, now that I'm thinking about it, if you are CPR or first aid certified and would like to volunteer, we are a completely volunteer-run organization. We're always looking for new volunteers. We love to add people to our medic crew. You also get free tickets to watch the game. So, while we don't want people to get injured, it is lovely to have people here for that instance. Oh. And it appears during this timeout, this could be an official review. Helmet sponsor Segway. I could. But we are back. All right, let's find out what happened for this official review. All right, so it looks like Inland was looking for a high block on blue jammer to the injured red blocker. The result is hard hit but legal, not to a legal target zone. They will not keep the review. All right, so it looks like we have number 222, Tawny Tubla, jamming up against number 7-3 Payne Dulce, and Tani Tubla is lead jammer. Both jammers are out of the pack, however, and are able to score points. And Tani Tubla's going to call it off. All right, up next on our Skate Rat sponsored jam line, we have number 106, Allison, for Sacramento, going up against number 1325, Cheap Shot Peggy for Inland. All right, Allison doing some defense, trying to take that inside line, and does in his lead. Cheap Shot Peggy not far behind, though. A race to the pack. I enjoy that Allison is always smiling when they're jamming. And it's going to call it off. So we've got number 80, Merle Hazard, jamming for Sacramento, up against number 21, Wojo for Inland Empire. Oh, and Hazard quick to get through that pack. But Wojo now also out of the pack. And Hazard is knocked out of bounds and called it off. Alrighty. For Inland Empire, jamming on Skate Rat's jammer line, we do have number 81, Bambino, going up against number, I believe that's 7-3, Payne Dulce. I am correct. It is Payne Dulce. Ooh, Gambino out quickly, taking lead. Payne Dulce is going to take the star off, looking for their pivot, but the star has been dropped and picked back up. Bambino has made it through the pack again, scoring 4 points. Payne Dulce is still on the initial, but fighting their way to get through this pack. And there has been a star pass for Sacramento. However, Bambino called it off before anything could come of it. Current score is 87-80. With Inland in the lead. All right, and now on the Skate Rats jam line, we have number 106, Allison for Sacramento, going up against skater 222, Tani Tubla for Inland Empire. Both jammers stuck in the pack here. Allison trying to take the out, and so is Tani, but Tani gets knocked out of bounds and is being recycled. Allison takes lead. Tani Tubla is still fighting to get through this initial pass. Allison just weaves on through, though. Scores 4 points. There is a star pass happening here for Inland Empire. So now you have number 237, Daddy Longlegs, jamming, but knocked out of bounds. However, that blocker is being sent to the box. Allison is being recycled. Is going to call it off before Daddy Longlegs is able to score any points. So Sacramento is starting with one blocker in the box. got the passing of some pivot covers over here on the track. All right, it looks like we're going to have number 80 Hazard up against number 1325 Cheap Shot Peggy. Oh. And Peggy's going to take the lead, but no one's paying attention. Oh, nope, Hazard's the lead. I'm not sure I agree with that. Well, Peggy looked equally confused about that no pass, no penalty, though. And it looks like it's going to be a power jam for Hazard. Looks like it was for a forearm. So Peggy went to the box for a forearm penalty. All right, Hazard did take a bit of a fall here, but it's back up, looking for offense here. Trying to fight through this pack. And is going to call it before Cheap Shot Peggy has been released from the box. So Sacramento will have a power start, as well as being down one blocker. All right, so we have number 7-3 Pain Dulce with the power start here for Sacramento. And takes the lead. Cheap Shot Peggy has been released from the box. No one is wearing the pivot cover for Inland. Interesting. We've got a timeout here. This is still a very close game, and we still have 10.5 minutes left. Do you like talking about roller derby? Have you ever been a radio host? Do you hear derby announcers and think, I could do that? Do you love the sound of your own voice? Join us. If you're interested in learning more about roller derby announcing, email brad@denverrollerderby.org. Our merch booths will be closing at 8:30 p.m. Be sure to get your derby swag. I do think we are down to one last Cheap Flights Invitational shirt. If you like it, you should run to the merch table. All proceeds do go to helping us keep our venue and travel. I don't like my voice on the mic either, but you know, this is a volunteer-run organization and someone had to do it, so it's me. All right, so it looks like we have number 106, Allison, jamming for Sacramento, going up against, honestly, I can't see their face. Give me 1 second. Going up against Wojo for Inland Empire. Allison does take lead quickly. Allison's trying to get some quick points here before Wojo can make any, and does. Oh, thank you. I will say, if you have ADHD, there's a lot happening between this and the track. And it's giving my brain a solid run for its money. All right, on our jam line, we have Bambino going up against Hazard. Both of these are very quick-footed jammers, so it is fun watching the two of them go up against each other. Ooh, big hit from Hazard. And Hazard takes the lead. Bambino, though, falling close behind, but gets knocked out of bounds. And is finally through the pack. All right, they're yelling for Hazard to get some points and call it off. And does. Inland Empire has 3 blockers in the box at the start of this next jam. One of them is their pivot. So, this will be an interesting start. Now, it looks like we're going to have number 7-3, Payne Dulce for Sacramento, up against number 2-2-2, Tawny Tubla for Inland Empire. And again, Inland only has 1 blocker on the track. But that blocker is holding their own out there, holding back Payne Dulce. However, Payne Dulce does take the lead. And we have another blocker being released from the penalty box. Give Inland some help here. Tawny Tubla's going to try and play some D here. And is able to get out of the pack. Payne Dulce being recycled back here, but it's still lead. Going to try and get some points here before calling it off, and does. Number 803. Mistress of All Evil. Oh, it appears we have Stonewall back on the track, number 48 for Inland Empire, jamming up against number 106, Allison for Sacramento. Both jammers trying to get through. We got Stonewall trying to go up the middle. Allison juking from inside to outside, trying to go up the out, but gets knocked out of bounds. Someone's being called for a track cut penalty. Looks like that was number 42 for Sacramento. Allison has been recycled back, and Stonewall is lead jammer. The star has come off for Sacramento. Allison's going to recycle back Stonewall, though. He's playing defense. And makes it through, but gets knocked out of bounds. Stonewall is still lead jammer. Allison is still in the initial. Stonewall is fighting to get through these last 2 blockers at the top, and does. And it looks like Allison has been sent to the box. Stonewall going out the outside here, trying to get some quick points. Oh, takes a little bit of a tumble, but still gets those 4 points and calls it off. All right, so this is a power start for Inland Empire as number 106, Allison, is in the penalty box. So, Wojo will have a power start for Inland Empire. Minutes left in this jam. Sacramento's jammer has just now been released from the box. Wojo is still on the initial pass, and in comes Allison for Sacramento. Neither jammer has gotten all the way through yet. Allison fighting through these walls. Wojo trying to get through these last 2, but Allison takes lead. That was beautiful. Both jammers out, able to score points. Allison trying to get through this quickly. Oh, Wojo getting in front, though. Tried to play some defense there, but went a little bit too far ahead. And Allison's going to call it. Looks like they're looking for a timeout. Yes, an official timeout. All right. Well, when we come back from that timeout, it looks like we will have Hazard for Sacramento going up against Bambino for Inland Empire. If you are here in the building, just know the bar will be having last call at 7 p.m. sharp. Be sure to grab your drinks before they close up. However, if you want to come to the after party and hang out with all of us, we will be at Parker's Bar on Colfax and Marion Street. And we are back. All right, so Hazard up against Bambino. And Bambino takes lead while also knocking Hazard to the ground. And Hazard right up against this tripod. No fear. Bambino using her own teammates as battering ram to get through. And Hazard finally makes it through the pack. Gonna do some quick points and call it off. Inland Empire is starting this next jam with one blocker in the box. Looks like we will have skaters number 222, Tawny Tubla, jamming for Inland Empire up against number 73, Payne Dulce for Sacramento. There's only an 8-point difference in this game with 3 minutes and 11 seconds to go. It's anyone's game right now. Payne Dulce is at the top of this pack, fighting off this tripod. It looks like Tawny is hit out of bounds. Sacramento's pivot is being sent to the box. And Payne Dulce does get lead. Tawny's still stuck behind this tripod of Sacramento and looking for a star pass, and does. So now you have number 9, Eve Elness, as your jammer for Inland Empire. Payne Dulce on the out here, trying to get through. Fighting their way. Now only going up against 2 blockers and gets through. This is still an initial for Inland Empire. Oh, that's a big hit to Eve Elness. Looks like that blocker is being sent to the box for that hit. Oh, Payne Dulce, took that hit from Tawny Tubla. Went out, comes back in, and gets around. These are some really strong blockers to be fighting up against, especially when you know the end is so close. We still have Eve Elness stuck on the initial pass here. And Dulce has gone around a couple times. He's trying to get some more points. I think we're going to see a full 2-minute jam here. Neither jammer's gotten through this pack yet. Eve Elness definitely feeling the pain of being a pivot when you're taking the star pass. And that is the end of that jam. That was a well-thought jam. Right, now there's a 20-point difference with Sacramento in the lead. And we do have number 1325, Cheap Shot Peggy for Inland Empire, going up against number 80, Merle Hazard for Sacramento. Got 40 seconds left in this half. And Hazard takes the lead. Peggy being knocked to the inside of the track. And it looks like this is a power jam. Peggy's being sent to the box. Hazard's got one more blocker to fight through. Not a problem for Hazard, though, if you've been paying attention to how hard she hits. Oh, Inland's got one more blocker returning to the track. Jammer and Pivot for Inland are in the box, and one blocker for Sacramento. Hazard is fighting through this, but is also lead. You don't... All right, and that is your end score, 132 to 108. Sacramento will take the win.